Hello, I'm Alexis Robinson, an associate attorney at TorHoerman Law. If you are currently involved in the Depo Provera lawsuit, I want to take a minute to explain where it stands, what's coming next, and what that means for you. The biggest development is the formal consolidation of these cases into a Multidistrict Litigation, or MDL, in the Northern District of Florida. Multidistrict litigation, or MDL, is a legal process used when multiple people have filed similar complaints against the same company. Instead of handling each case separately in different courts, they are brought together under one judge in one court. It's important to know that an MDL is not the same as a class action lawsuit. In a class action, the plaintiffs are all treated as one group. However, in an MDL, each lawsuit remains separate. This means if there is a settlement or verdict in favor of plaintiffs, compensation is determined individually rather than split amongst all plaintiffs. The Depo Provera MDL has been assigned to Judge M. Casey Rogers, and several key steps will take place over the next year. First, the judge will hold what's called a case management conference. Attorneys from both sides will come together and determine the schedule for filings, hearings, and trials. The conferences also set rules for evidence collection, legal motions, and communication between parties. While this happens behind the scenes, it directly impacts how cases move forward. After the groundwork is laid, the case moves into discovery, one of the most time-intensive and important parts of the lawsuit. Our legal team, along with others in the MDL, will collect corporate documents, medical research, and expert testimony to build a case against Pfizer. At the same time, we will gather key evidence for individual claims, including medical records confirming a Depo Provera prescription and a brain tumor diagnosis, treatment history such as surgeries, medication, or ongoing care, personal impact statements on how the diagnosis has affected daily life, work, and well-being. From a client's perspective, you won't need to navigate this process alone. Our team will guide you through each step, obtain the necessary records, and make sure your case is well documented. At some point in the next year or so, Bellwether trials may begin. These early test trials help gauge how juries respond to evidence and legal arguments. If juries award significant compensation, it increases pressure on Pfizer to settle with others in the MDL. For clients, this doesn't mean your case is on hold. While Bellwether trials play out, attorneys are working on your individual claim to make sure everything is in place if and when settlement discussions occur. If you believe you have a Depo Provera case, the first step is reaching out to an experienced attorney like TorHoerman Law for a free case evaluation. Our team has decades of experience in complex pharmaceutical litigation, and we are committed to fighting for those who have been harmed by dangerous drugs. You can contact us directly or use our website at thlawyer.com and use the chat feature for an instant case evaluation. We're here to answer your questions, guide you through the process, and fight for the compensation you deserve. Thank you for trusting TorHoerman Law.